Everybody say I'm acting different. They really think I'm going crazy. They tell me things but I don't listen, because I know that you my baby. You always keep me in that fly shit. That's my shit. I don't ever gotta ask where you supply it. We eating good, fine dining, expensive diet. These bitches want.
Hello YouTube, my name is Shadarius Johnson. I go by Chad. And as you can see, I'm still in the hospital. I got a new heart, but what this video is about, it's about my life journey. And I just want to give it to you guys so you guys can see the long journey I've been down. And it's a long way to go from here. So hey, without further ado, please like, comment, subscribe, and hey, tell me what you think at the end.
10. A 21-year-old from Jonesboro is alive tonight thanks to a groundbreaking surgery at Baptist Hospital in Little Rock.
The former basketball player receiving the state's first ever total artificial heart transplant. Our Matt Mershon met the resilient man who is still in need of a new heart. Matt.
Shadarius Johnson has been on the heart transplant waiting list since January. And just over a week ago, Johnson's health took a turn for the worse that forced doctors to attempt a first-of-its-kind surgery here in Arkansas that appears so far to be working. Shadarius Johnson, who goes by Chad, was excelling as an athlete in Jonesboro when it became evident his heart couldn't handle the hustle.
He had a sudden death episode where he collapsed when he was playing basketball, and he was seen and treated somewhat, and he decided he can continue to play basketball, but he had another episode.
That's when Johnson was taken to Baptist Hospital in Little Rock to await a heart transplant. Dr. John Ransom, surgical director of Baptist Transplant Institute, says Johnson's been waiting there ever since.
Without a donor heart, I mean, we had no other options until this total artificial heart system.
The total artificial heart is a device designed to replace the heart while buying a patient like Johnson more time while a donor heart is found. Tubes connect the device implanted inside the chest to a machine that pumps and oxygenates the blood outside the body. Johnson was the first to get the device here in Arkansas.
And he's done very well. We've been really pleased.
Now doctors just need Johnson to continue to improve until a suitable heart can be found.
Incredible story. Shadarius Johnson lives his life tethered to a power source after becoming the first and only recipient of an artificial heart in the state of Arkansas. Destiny Quinn joins us with his amazing story.
Yeah, I was 19, I'm too young for this, and I wasn't ready to die.
Shadarius Johnson was like most 19-year-olds.
I was playing basketball.
Or so he thought.
And I was dribbling, and I was trying to tell the coach to call timeout. And then when he called timeout, next thing I know, I was in the hospital.
He had what you would call a sudden death episode. So he was playing basketball and had a heart rhythm problem that basically died on the basketball court, but luckily people were there to resuscitate him.
A near-death experience at 19 was only the beginning of Shadarius's medical problems.
They told me I had congestive heart failure.
Hoping to save his life, doctors installed a pacemaker.
From 2013 to 2015, the pacemaker was shocking me. Everything he told me not to do, not to go play basketball, not to get overheat, not to be overwhelmed.
But the pacemaker was not the answer.
I got a bad little cough, and that made fluid go on my heart. I just felt it, and I called the doctor and said, I'm on my way, I got fluid on my heart.
Numerous tests and surgeries would consume the following months.
My kidney failed. I think it was my kidney, my liver, and my heart. It just happened out the blue.
Doctors said he needed ECMO, or extracorporeal membrane oxygenation, basically life support. Enough to keep him alive until a heart donor could be found.
We had already used the ECMO for 30 days, which is really extending what you normally use that for as far as length of time.
But time ran out. Dr. John Ransom, surgical director at the Baptist Health Heart Failure and Transplant Institute, had to act fast.
Then our only other option without a donor heart for transplant was going to a total artificial heart.
I said, Doc, do what you have to do in order for me to live.
Dr. Ransom was no stranger to implanting mechanical support devices. The team at Baptist Health has installed hundreds of these HeartMates, which is a type of LVAD.
We have a total artificial heart. We have that supports both sides of the heart. We have LVADs, or left ventricular assist device, that support just the left side of the heart, which most of the time is adequate. And then we have temporary devices that work for 30 days or less, usually, that will support one or both sides of the heart.
This was Dr. Ransom's first installation of a total artificial heart.
If Doc messed up, I can die.
And it was the first and only one in the state of Arkansas.
And Dr. Ransom, like, he was ready. He was ready to go. And I told Doc, I said, Doc, just put me to sleep, do what you gotta do, and wake me up. He gonna take care of me. Like, he'll take care of me.
On April 18th of 2017, a groundbreaking surgery began. After 2 days of surgery, Shadarius received a battery-operated device containing the same components as a real human heart.
I'm alive. Like, I cried because I'm alive. Like, I don't know how long I was asleep. I don't know how long it took him to do the surgery.
The challenge now was for Shadarius to recover.
I started doing therapy. Now this was the hardest part, because now you gotta learn to walk again. When you gotta learn everything over how to make up a bed, how to get out of a bed, how to walk upstairs, how to get in the car, how to do everything.
Shadarius is now completely reliant on the Syncardia Total Artificial Heart.
If this device stops, he has no blood flow. Without this, a matter of seconds, he wouldn't be alive.
The device is connected through his stomach, through tubes. He carries this backpack with him everywhere.
There's alarms and ways that can diagnose if something's going wrong with the power source, and then he gives him an alert to do something.
And while the device is keeping Shadarius alive, for now, he still needs a heart transplant.
The sooner the better, because this is, he's had it for over 1.5 years now.
The Lord gonna bless me one day, and when that day comes, the Lord knows I will be on that highway going to Little Rock.
You're waiting. He now has a new heart. Chad Johnson had a sudden death episode while playing basketball last year. Doctors at Baptist Health in Little Rock discovered that Chad had a rare heart condition. And now he has a message for everyone who's waiting on a transplant.
Like, your mind can't be weak. You gotta have a strong mindset. You gotta always be positive.
Oh, big medical news tonight as the first recipient of a total artificial heart in Arkansas receives a donor heart. Channel 7 first told you about Shadarius Johnson about 18 months ago. He was in advanced heart failure then and inching closer to death when doctors at Baptist Health Medical Center implanted his artificial heart. He was then the first to get the device in Arkansas, but it was never intended to be a long-term solution, just a temporary fix. Today, Chad is 23 and finally has that long-term solution, a healthy donor heart.
He'll be able to be active and pretty much do what he wants to do. He'll continue to have to take medication permanently, but he should have a good existence.
Don't let what's going on now dictate where you're going to go in the future.
Chad received that donor heart on Thursday. He says as soon as he recovers, he's going to take his girlfriend to Las Vegas, and he's going to catch up on all the basketball that he's missed. But
now that you guys watched the video, can you please tell me what you think? Like, I want all feedback. All feedback is good feedback in my eyes. So, hey, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. But, hey, that's my life. So, I thank you guys for watching. And please continue to follow me on all my social medias. It's at Chad2Real, everything.
you.